Who is ready to reset themselves? Oh my gosh, this is the Spiritual Reset 3-day challenge. This is the last challenge, this is the last freebie of 2025, and I've got a lot of epicness for you guys over the next 3 days. So if you're jumping on, come and say hello, please. Make sure you've got a drink of water, pen and paper. The next 30 minutes is going to be wild. Okay. I've just been preparing energetically, spiritually for this reset, this invitation for you to reset yourself, to reset yourself emotionally, spiritually, physically, in all the ways. So, who do we have here? If you're jumping on, come and say hello. Hey, Jess. Hey, Rahita. Mal, Miriam. So good to see you all. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. If you're jumping on the replay, hashtag replay, let me know that you're here. Now, this spiritual reset isn't just for you, right? It's for me. So, I like, as a 3-5 projector, I love to share what I'm doing. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Hey Judith, how are you? Hey Jess, Jazz, so good to see you guys. Okay, so I love how my magnificent mediums and how those that have worked with me over the years jump into my freebies, and that says a lot about what we're about to do. Because these channels, although this is a free challenge, this is so valuable. This is so potent. This is so powerful, and you will change. You cannot stay if you're stagnant, if you're stuck, if you that's stagnant, if you're stuck and stagnant, you cannot not fly if you show up for the next 3 days. So what can you expect from me? Well, every day I'm going to be pulling you a beautiful card. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling a card for the collective at the end. I'm going to take you through an activation. I'm going to do light language every single day that is specially tuned in to the particular frequency of what the topic is. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what the 3 topics are. We're going to attune into that frequency, and you're resetting. But we don't just reset by intention, we reset by bringing in tools and processes. This is what I also teach in Magnificent Mediumship. Mediumship is not just about talking to dead people, it's about knowing what consciousness is, how to bring forward tools and processes, how to tune in to yourself. And this is what we're going to do. So this is a little tiny little incy wincy snippet, yet extremely powerful drop in the bucket of what spirituality, of resetting, of mediumship, of channeling truly is. So are you ready to have a spiritual reset? The 3-day challenge, yes, there's a giveaway, but if you're ready to tune in, to raise your frequency, and to be available for more manifestation, more magnificence, give me a yes in the comments, okay? Give me a YE, yes, I am ready, or whatever you want to say that feels good for you. Give me a yes, because this is an invitation for you to create a little bit of a contract for yourself, to yourself. And it's interesting because when we do Magnificent Mediumship, the first thing I do is I'm like, here is a commitment contract to yourself. Can you commit to giving yourself a reset, giving yourself a recharge? Or one of my friends, clients, friends and clients, all the same energy. What she does is she has a spiritual warrant of fitness that she offers to her clients. How cool is this? This is your quarterly warrant of fitness, because do you know what? Spiritually, you are already there. But we need to do the embodiment as well. We need to bring the soul and the spirit and the body together in harmony. The 3 in 1, the triangle. So give me a yes if you are ready. I'm going to tell you exactly what we're going to do, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you can win by just showing up to this free live event. Okay. Hello, Louise. So good to see you. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Leslie, I see you. Okay. Beautiful. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Anne. There's a couple of Anns there. Hey, Tanya. Good to see you all. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we commit, first of all, for a spiritual reset, for an upgrade. We commit to doing whatever it takes to be the best, most conscious, most aligned, authentic, integral human being humanly possible. This is what we do. Okay. So, number one, the first thing we're working on today, and I'm going to be gifting you a light language today, pulling you a card, and you're going to start feeling change instantly. The first thing we're going to work on is clearing the static. What does that actually mean? Well, clearing the static, you think about it, right? You look at the beautiful river or an ocean or, even a beautiful bath. And then what happens is we start walking around in that water. We start adding some soap to the bath. We start throwing stones into the river. We start flicking sand around, whatever. And it starts getting a bit murky. This is what happens to our aura. Okay, give me a 111 if you are tracking, if you are following what I'm saying. We have sacred waters. We are water, and we essentially are in the energy right now of a super full moon of Aries, and some of us are feeling a bit wonky. Some of us are feeling quite illuminated. Some of us are feeling like, we want to hide. We're feeling different ways because of the sacred waters, of the frequency, the vibration within our ecosystem of the human body. Okay, so we are going to be clearing the waters, clearing the static. If you want to be a psychic, if you want to be a channel, if you just want to be a conscious human being and live your life full of manifestation and joy and love, you need to clear the space. In a magnificent mediumship, we spend the first week literally just clearing and resetting, clearing and resetting. So I'm going to give you a snippet of what that means today. If you want to go deeper into that and you want to go really deep down the rabbit hole, is available, and I will be talking about through the next 3 days. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to clear the static. Now, the giveaway. I was like, there's something important to talk about. The giveaway. Who would absolutely just love a reading with me? Okay, so this is the giveaway. I don't do this often. I very rarely do this, maybe once or twice a year, sometimes no times in a year. So I am giving away to those that participate in this spiritual reset 3-day challenge. That's why it's a challenge, right? We have to have a little bit of gold at the end. We have to have an incentive, a bit of a carrot, right? That's how our human brains work. I'm giving away a reading, a remote reading. And what that looks like is if you invite 5 or more people into the Awaken Community with Victoria Bond, which is this Facebook page, so they can simply join the challenge. Now, they don't have to join the challenge, but invite them to the Facebook community and tell them that you've got a challenge going on. Tell them they can watch the replays. Tell them it's a massive upgrade. Obviously, invite all your friends and family. You can put it on your Facebook page. You can put it on your stories. You can take screenshots of me doing this live and then go, hey guys, and tag me and Awaken Community Victoria Bond. Invite your friends and family. Invite at least 5 people. And if you show up every day, even if it's on the replay and you participate, even if you're going, hi Vic, I'm on the replay, you go into the draw. You've got to let me know though, okay? So you have to be like, done, Victoria, I'm done. So maybe on the last day, you're like, yeah, I made it 3 days. I'm done and I invited people. It's the only 2 things you need to do to win a reading with me. And I'm really curious, have you had a reading with me? Have you worked with me before? Have you done before? Do you want to do So I'm really curious in what our relationship is. And I want to get to know you on a deeper level. So this 3 days is going to give us an opportunity to go deeper, to go more intimate. Because light language is it's a language of the soul. It's a language of the universe. And with my skill set of a Reiki master, of a psychic medium, a channel, a trans channel, all the things, a life coach, all of these things combined, 30 minutes a day for the next 3 days can be absolutely life-changing. If this is your first time being with me, or maybe you've been with me for years on end, let me know in the chat box. I'd love to know what our relationship is already. How can we deepen our relationship? How can we deepen the collective relationship? But how can we deepen the relationship to ourselves? Because this is a spiritual reset. So they are the only 2 things that you need to do. Invite 5 or more people And you can do that in any way you want to do it. But do that so we can bring as many people into this challenge as possible, and show up 30 minutes a day for 3 days and do the practices, and your life will upgrade no matter where you're at. Okay, I'm just gonna have a little look here. No, I haven't worked with you, but would love the chance at a reading. Hello, Anita, Annie, oh, Amy. I've been thinking about you, Kathy. Another Amy, Nick, hi. Miriam, oh my God. Deanna, happy birthday for yesterday, babe. Um, so good to see you guys all here. Okay, so when you get a reading from me, it's not your average reading. I am a mediumship teacher, spiritual teacher. So we go galactic, we go anywhere. I can answer questions. It's going to be really, really powerful. So I'm excited to see who wins that. Invite your friends and family. Show up every day. You go into the draw to win. I will be mentioning this every day. Okay, so let's get into this. Alrighty. Whew. Clearing the static. Now, in Magnificent Mediumship, we actually call this pre-week, okay? So when we first join MM, we don't get straight into calls. I'm doing soul retrievals, implant removals. I'm doing energy clearing, Reiki, entity clearings, demon clearings, all of these crazy things. Why? Because if you want to be a clean, clear channel, you need to clear the space. There's many ways that we can do this. We can do this in the energy of baptism. Right? Just like we just said, yes, I'm committed to changing. I'm committing to being a more conscious version of myself every day, taking a step more into love every day, getting curious about my abilities every day, doing a spiritual practice every day. What does that mean? Somatics is amazing. Now, sacred waters is amazing. Grounding is amazing. Light language is amazing, and that's what you're going to experience today. Now, also in Magnificent Mediumship, we have people left, right, and center activating their light language. So pre-warning, you may activate your light language. You may feel all sorts of stuff going on, and you may literally start speaking in tongues if you are in this container right now doing the 3-day reset, the spiritual reset, okay? So what did I want to say about this? The murky waters, the conditioning, it gives you brain fog, but it also fogs up the body. So the body works in a way that's not so fluid, okay? So when you are happy and light and the energy of delight, when you are coming from love and light and codes of magic and miracles and unicorns and literally, like, bear with me here, but we've got unicorns, we've got mermaids, we've got extraterrestrial light beings, we have got pixies and fairies and spirit. It's not just spirit. Entities are so many things, but it's very hard to comprehend all of those types of entities and beings and spirit and soul streams. We think we've got one soul. Do we have one soul, or do we have many, 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 many soul streams? And the soul is an umbrella to hold all of that. And it piles down into your heart and opens up, and you get to experience it in this everyday life. Give me a 222 if you're tracking. If you're new here and you're going, shoo, don't worry, you'll get used to the way that I channel. Okay, give me a 222 if you're tracking, because here is the thing. You're an infinite being. But if your portals are clogged, you need to clear it. If your mind is clogged, which it is because you're so deeply programmed, we're programming ourselves every day with television, with conversations, with thoughts. Eckhart Tolle talks about the mind entity. What if we could just rewind, unwind, decondition, and unlearn? How would that feel for you? Give me a 333 if you want to unlearn. What would it feel like for you to let go of the thoughts? This is a big one. I'm going to do some energy clearing right now, okay? Would you be willing to let go of your thoughts, your addiction to thinking? Would you be willing to take a leap of faith into consciousness herself, to dive into the cosmic ocean, to allow yourself to cleanse and to expand with absolutely no thought? Ooh, give me a 333 if you want to claim that now. Give me a 333 if this resonates with you. Give me a 333 if you are ready to expand, to surrender, to go beyond your own mind. We're doing some reprogramming of the mind right now, some deconditioning, some unlearning. Sometimes, if not always, this is really hard to do. And it's harder for some more than others. Why? Because we have been told to favor our minds over our feelings. And coming into 2026 next year, we're in a 1 year for this planet. This is what I've talked about in the event for this. We're coming into a 1 year. You can't go into your 1 year with all your static if you're wanting to be a being that is enlightened. Do you want to be a being that's enlightened? Or are you just trying to consume your next fix? You're trying to grab and consume. The more knowledge I know, the stronger I am. Well, that is BS, because I tell you what, I was going to show you my cell phone, but it's over there with the comments. Your cell phone, Google, my 10-year-old can outsmart me because there's so much information around that we do not need information. We need to clear the static. We need to upgrade our frequency, and we need to embody that. Yeah? How does that feel for you? And anywhere you're not allowing yourself to see, be, and perceive the energy that you truly be, and that is the magic of manifestation, that is your spiritual reset. Will you please now revoke any contracts, oaths that have kept you back throughout all time, space, and dimensions, any Akashic records that have been opened that you have shut to say no more. I'm going to stay safe. Are you ready to open Pandora's box? Give me a 444 if you are ready to open Pandora's box. This is the spiritual reset. This is not a linear process. Magnificent mediumship, by the way, for those that have done it, I'm sure you can back me up here, is not a linear process. It is a frequency upgrade of consciousness. That is what happens when you upgrade your consciousness and your frequency. You become wealthy. You become rich. You become enlightened in many different ways. The physicality is always the last to land, and that's why we do embodiment on day 3. Okay? How's this feeling for you guys? You're rich in many ways, and consciousness needs to be the number one of richness. I don't want to walk around with my blinkers on. I want to be wide open, even if it's hard. So give me a 555 if you're going to claim the challenge. It's called a challenge, not because I was trying to be clever with my marketing or anything. Yes, of course, I'm promoting magnificent mediumship, but this is for anyone who wants to upgrade their consciousness. I believe in open source. I believe in giving and gifting and being generous of heart. So give me a 555 if you are willing to spiritually upgrade, to reset. Resetting, do you know what this means? Do you know what resetting means? It means stepping aside from your ego, giving a shake of the hands, or saying, hey fear, hey ego, I see you, I acknowledge you, I love you, and I thank you. I thank you for keeping me safe, for keeping me alive in this human body, because God knows this territory is rough. But I don't need to play small anymore. So I'm going to dive into that ocean. I'm going to dive into that pond, that river, that lake. And I'm going to lie there in so much stillness that the waters become still around me and clear. As I clear myself, we get out of our head, we come into our heart. We're going to do the light language. Are you ready for light language? Have you experienced my light language before? Anybody else's light language before? Do you do light language yourself? I'm curious, really curious. Let me have a little look at these. Yes, 555, you're willing, choosing, absolutely amazing, miraculous. And just remember, if you are here on the replay, let me know as well, because I'll be coming back. I'm going to be seeing who is participating in this, who is active in this, and I'm very, very excited to be giving away a reading. This is the last giveaway of the year. We have got magnificent mediumship starting this week. So I'm going to be talking about it a lot because it's in my field. I'm already working on everyone that's joined, and we've got a few spots for some more people to join the angelic realms. So here we go. Are you ready to clear the static? first of all, we've got to come into our body. Okay, so this is the practice that we're going to do, and then I'm going to pull you a card. So I invite you, if you can close your eyes. But if you were driving, if you were busy, if you were multitasking, because you're a mum or you're going for a walk with the dog, just keep your eyes open. Okay, so we're going to clear the space. So what I invite you to do is to take a nice deep breath in and breathe out slowly out your mouth. Just going to get my sound bowl. So coming into your body, and I invite you to put one hand on your heart and one hand somewhere else, whether it's on your sacral, whether it's down on your pubic bone or your belly, wherever you want to put it, where it feels integral for you. And I want you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose again, filling up that belly. And then as you come to the top of the breath, holding third eye gaze. And now breathing out your mouth slowly, slow and long, audibly. Feeling the vibration as you sound out. Again, in your own time, breathing in deeply. Hold at the top, third eye gaze. And as you're breathing out audibly, slowly out your mouth, feel the vibration. Alrighty, and just noticing what you notice as you do a body scan from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. You can relax your hands down wherever they feel good. From the top of your head all the way down to your toes. Body scan. Relaxing any space, any spot that feels sticky or maybe sore or tight. Okay, we hold energy, stuck energy within our body. We want to clear that. We want to clear the static. So find those spots in your body. You might see them. You might see them in your mind's eye. You might just know where they are because you can feel them physically. Or you might just know that there's a spot in your body that might not feel quite aligned. And now I want you to use your breath and breathe into that space and soften it. Using your light breath as you breathe in and caress that space in your body. Maybe you see a shadow in your body. Maybe you just feel a twinge, whatever that's called. Maybe you feel like you've got a knot in there. Maybe you've got some tension in your head and you need to loosen up. I want you to direct your energy with your breath into your body now. And as you keep this process going, lightening up your body with your breath, from your head all the way down to your toes. I know I hold a lot of tension in my wings. I hold a lot of tension in my shoulder blades, in my neck. And I know this is telling me something, so I breathe in my light. I breathe in the warmth. I caress that. I give myself an energetic spiritual massage. This is clearing any stuck energy, clear the static. Okay, some light language is going to come through. So you can stay with this process of lightening up your body and a self-healing, of clearing the static if you want to, or you can simply relax as this light language comes through. But I invite you to drop your barriers and expand your energy out and anchor those roots from your feet down into the earth. That's it. Yep, you're doing it. Beautiful. Spiraling those roots down into the earth. Whoo! Yes, I can feel it. There's a lot going on. Oh yeah, you guys are so powerful. Whew. Okay, so relax and expand. Okay, relax and expand because you are coming into a new frequency, a new vibration as you're clearing out the old, letting all the energy that is being literally transmuted, allowing it to go into the earth, surrendering. And I'm going to open up the portals around you, okay? So this is what I do. I'm a portal holder and a portal clearer. So I'm going to open up the portal above you, below you, side to side, and front and back. So we kind of like got you in the middle of a star. I'm going to open all of these portals and your light is going to start shining from your heart out in all directions. Okay, here we go. Kia ora meka toko papakaria toko papakaria toko pia no toko papakaria toko papakaria toko papakaria toko papake ino no papakaria toko papakaria toko papaka ezaka mapaka papakaria o zoma za ke ora ke te ko mapaka ea remeka o ekaria papakaria toko papakaria. So we just have to have that body clear. So if you just keep breathing in that light and saying, I am willing to receive the codes of light to clear the static. I am willing to receive the codes of light to clear the static. I am willing to receive. I'm willing to clear. I'm willing to shine. And anything that doesn't allow me to believe that I am worthy of shining, I allow that to be transmuted throughout all time, space, and dimensions now. Okay, here we go. Clearing all portals, shining your brightest light, beaming out like the star that you truly be. A little bit of holy Reiki fire is coming through just to help the body here. Yes. Yes, a lot of you are clearing from the root, okay? So a lot of childhood formed points of views, mistaken beliefs, insecurities. Yes, that's it. That's it. Shake it up. Now, sometimes you might feel a bit emotional. That can happen with Reiki. That can happen with light language. You can feel emotional. Just relax the jaw, relax the yoni, and just let yourself go. You're safe, you are guided, you are loved, we are protected by the true white light of the highest frequencies, vibrations. That's it. Can you feel it? What can you feel? Just noticing what you notice. That's it. Just noticing what you notice with this language of light that is flowing through in this gigantic portal. Up and down, side to side, you are now floating in the cosmic space with your beautiful cord ties connected to the earth. This is what we call going through the energy of transcendence. Yes, that's it. Expanding to receive and to release and to shift any perspectives, because the mind is the thing that we are working with to shift out of the addiction of thought and into using the brain for what it's meant to be. The brain cannot feel, the heart does the feeling. That's it. And, okay, yep. Just getting a whole lot of information. So we're working on the root, we're working on the brain. Tomorrow we're going to be working on the heart. The guides just told me. One step at a time, one day at a time, one embodiment at a time. Just feeling what you're feeling, noticing this. You'll probably feel something, even if it's frustration, or maybe it's joy and excitement. Maybe it's, sometimes it's like, oh, I just need to move, because the body, or mind chatter, because the body is trying to decipher, what can I let go of? What should I hold on to? It's a whole process, you see. Okay, alrighty. We're going to seal that now. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your belly. Breathing out your mouth, letting it all go. When you're ready, opening your eyes, shaking it out, shaking it out, shaking it off. Woo! 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 Letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. What do you need to do? What do you need to do? Surrender, release, let go. Surrender, release, let go. I'm clearing the static. I'm willing to commit to consciousness. I'm willing to commit to myself. Welcome back. How you going? How you feeling? Pop it in the chat box. I'd love to know. Use your chat box like the diary right now. How are you feeling? That was wild. My hands are like vibrating, and I open my eyes and I'm like, I don't know how long we were there for, but holy moly. That's so nice, Nancy. So glad I'm here with you today. So happy you were here. Okay. How are you feeling? I'm going to sneeze, I think, which is quite common after a clearing. Excuse me. Sneezing, yawning, just feeling like a wave of like, one of my clients yesterday said that she was tired and relaxed. So it's so interesting because we can get tired and relaxed kind of. It happens in as well. People are like, oh my God, I'm feeling so sleepy. I'm like, no, 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 this is your normal state. We're not meant to be on, woo, caffeined up all the time. We're meant to be in this energy of, oh wow, I'm feeling so relaxed. There's no emergency. The body only needs to be on when you're essentially hunting, when you're essentially cleaning or cooking or whatever. When we're actually looking at ourselves as human beings, So it's really, really interesting. I feel emotional, but also so much better, beautiful. There's a lot of emotions coming up, Miriam, for sure. Third eye pressure, beautiful. Yeah. So as a woman, this group is for women, and your partners are more than welcome to join in. But this community is for women because a woman, we are multifaceted, we are multi-galactic, but we've got to remember we're in a human body, and this is why I'm doing what we are doing. I can't wait to show you this card for this spiritual reset, this 3-day challenge. If do this for you, it's the reading. If you get a reading, if you win the reading for inviting your friends and family and showing up, you've been a contribution to the world, and that's just a cherry on top. But what would it take for you to reset by just showing up and giving yourself half an hour a day for 3 days? Allowing yourself to come into the space of emotions, into the space of relaxation, into the space of, oh man, I could just like literally sit here and be present. Sometimes it's not tiredness. Sometimes it's presence. And we have been like, oh my God, I'm being lazy. I used to say, I don't want to be lazy. It was my worst nightmare, being a projector and being lazy. And I realized sometimes no thought is the best manifestation. So today has all been about clearing your static, the sacred waters, getting rid of the murky water and being still and present. It's been about getting out of the head and into the body. It's been about cleaning up the mistaken beliefs from your root, okay, your root chakra. How are you feeling? I'd love to know. Pop it in the chat box if you haven't already. Let me know. You also received some Holy Reiki fire today, which is very, very powerful. Something that just came through. This is your card for today. I'm not surprised. Metamorphosis. Embrace transformation. Things are different now. These cards. This card of doing some clearing still. If your throat starts going, it is literally still clearing. The next round of is the angelic realms. So the souls that have been called into that right now, the angels, there's many fallen angels. A fallen angel is not a dark angel. A fallen angel is basically an angel that said, okay, I'll put my wings up and go down and be human for a while. Okay, it's a different concept on an angel, on a fallen angel. And what I see here for you today is the angel within you, the wings, the water, the feminine, the goddess, the creator, the psychic, the woman, the leader, the guide, the mother, the friend, the daughter. You are whole. You are powerful. You are beautiful. You are light. So I'm going to leave that there for you today. I actually had a program called Metamorphosis. It was a mastermind many years ago. And metamorphosis is about showing up and being the caterpillar inside of the chrysalis. It is a hard job. The hard thing is allowing yourself to let go. That is the thing. It's not about the consuming. It's about the being. It's about the action. It's about the allowance and the willingness to expand and to surrender. Surrender to God's love, to allow the angels to carry you from time to time, to ask for help, and to show up and receive. So just going to check in now as we round this up today. How are you feeling? How now? How's your body feeling? Tell you what, I'm feeling a lot calmer. I'm feeling very aligned, and I'm feeling a lot of gratitude. And you know what? I'm really, really looking forward to tomorrow. So invite your friends and family if you feel called to. I know that some people need this and want this and require this, okay? We don't want to push our processes down anyone's throat, but it's just a simple invitation on your Facebook page, on your stories, if you want to take a screenshot, inviting people to literally the event. There's an event, you can just share the event, or you can just physically go and invite your friends and families as well to awaken community with Victoria Bond. I'm doing this as the final thank you for 2025. It has been a miraculous year, and we have still got a lot of the year to go. MM is starting this week, and I know there's a few more of you that are going to be joining. So we'll see how we go over the next few days. And I should probably if you are already like, hey, I really want to join MM and I am ready and I don't know how. Now I can see all of the the comments on my computer when I was looking over here. There is a calendar link. So Magnificent Mediumship is 4444 USD. We start in a few days. It is a 3-month. This one's going to be more like a 4-month program. It's an intimate program with me and the other angels that are joining. I'm very, very, very excited. Some of you have already joined and I cannot wait. We've got about 3 spots left. So I'm super excited. So you can go and book a free 15-minute call to see if you're a fit for that. And there's an application form as well, just to see if you go through the application form and it's all like yes, 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 we can have a chat and I can answer any questions. But for now, enjoy the rest of your day. Ground, love, expand, journal, drink a cacao, go and talk to a loved one. I'm going to go have a coffee with my best friend, also known as my husband. And what else is possible? Be gentle with yourself. A lot of water. We're going to keep clearing together. We're going to keep resetting over the next 3 days, because this is Q4. This is the last quarter of the year, and this is the best quarter for you. Okay? Sending all my love to you. You are amazing. You're miraculous. And I will see you tomorrow. Namaste. Bye for now.